Why do toddlers throw tantrums in supermarkets? Why do teenagers act like the world is ending if they don't get Wi-Fi? And why do some people get wiser with age while others just get crankier? Welcome back to the Learning Studio. In today's episode of our psychology series, we're looking at developmental psychology, the study of how humans grow and change from childhood all the way to old age. What is developmental psychology? Developmental psychology is all about the journey of life. It studies how we change physically, emotionally, socially, and mentally at different stages of life. Think of it like a timeline, from crying babies to rebellious teens to adults figuring out bills, and finally, to the wise grandparents telling us stories we've already heard 100 times. Examples across stages. Childhood. Kids learn language, develop personality, and discover how to interact with others. Ever seen a toddler copy their parents' every move? That's early social learning. Adolescence, teenage years. Welcome to mood swings, identity crises, and you just don't understand me moments. Developmental psychology explains how hormones, the brain, and social pressures all collide here. Adulthood. Here, people face responsibilities like careers, relationships, and sometimes the quarter-life crisis. Yes, that's a thing. Old age. Psychologists study memory, wisdom, and coping with physical changes. Believe it or not, many older adults are actually happier than younger ones because they focus on what really matters. Quick story, famous theory. One of the most famous developmental psychologists was Jean Piaget. He studied how children think differently at different ages. For example, very young kids might hide their face and believe you can't see them, as if the world disappears when they close their eyes. Cute, but it shows how their understanding of reality is still developing. Why it matters today. Developmental psychology isn't just theory, it has real-world impact. Teachers use it to design lessons for different age groups. Parents use it to understand their children's needs. Even governments use it to create policies for child development and elderly care. And let's be honest, understanding why a teenager slams their door or why your grandparent repeats the same story makes life a lot easier. So here's the takeaway. Humans are constantly changing, and psychology helps us understand every stage of that journey. In the next episode, we'll explore personality theories, from Freud's unconscious drives to modern Big Five traits. And trust me, you'll probably end up saying, "Oh wow, that sounds just like me." Check the playlist link in the description, subscribe if you haven't, and let's keep learning together.